Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen, where sometimes we do it keto, sometimes we do it low carb, but we always do it delicious. In today's video, we're going to potato-fy this cauliflower. Now, cauliflower is used a lot as a potato substitute in the keto and low carb diet. The problem is, a lot of times it still tastes like cauliflower. So I've come up with a way to potato-fy this cauliflower where it tastes more like a potato. And the great thing about this recipe is that it's a base that can be used for anything from a potato salad to a mashed potato. So let's get to it. I've got 2 heads of cauliflower here, and what I'm going to wind up doing is using half of this for a cauliflower potato salad and the other half for a cauliflower mashed potato, which I'll have links for the videos in the description. Now, the first thing we have to do is we have to break down the cauliflower head. And what I found is the easiest way to do this is to first just peel off these leaves and then break the cauliflower into quarters. And then from there, cut it into bite-sized chunks, like maybe 1 to 1.25 inches, because keep in mind that this cauliflower is going to crumble up a little bit. So what we start off with is going to be a little bit smaller. So like for our potato salad, we don't want little chunks of cauliflower. We want some nice bite-sized chunks when it's all said and done. While I'm breaking down the cauliflower, I'm going to go ahead and get the steamer pot ready and get the water getting warm so that we can transfer the steam basket right into the pot. So what I like to do is take 1.5 cups of water and about 1/2 tablespoon of kosher salt. Just give it a little stir. And what this is going to do is give us a salty steam that will help infuse some flavor into the cauliflower. So we're going to go ahead and get this going and then finish piecing up our cauliflower. I've got the cauliflower cut into the larger chunks that we're going to use for our potato salad and our mashed cauliflower. And then these smaller chunks here, I'm going to go ahead later and I'm going to put them into the food processor to make rice cauliflower. So we'll go ahead and get ready to get the steamer basket into the pot. Our water's up to a boil. We'll go ahead and drop the steamer pot into the pot. Get a lid on that. And then we're going to steam this for 7 minutes. One of the fun things about doing these cooking videos is that I just learn to become more and more efficient. So while our cauliflower is steaming, why not take advantage of the 7 minutes to go ahead and rice up our smaller chunks now. So we're going to go ahead and pulse this a few times and turn this into a riced cauliflower. And that's just about what we want right there. I'll transfer this into a Ziploc bag, put it in the freezer, and we'll have it for later. Okay, our 7 minutes is up, so we'll go ahead and turn off the heat and get this steamer basket out of the pot. Be careful not to burn your hand, just like I did when you take the lid off. We are ready to begin the potatofication process. We have a skillet at medium heat. We have some softened cream cheese. We've got a teaspoon of kosher salt, which we may have to add a little bit more. We'll taste test it. And 1/3 cup of heavy cream that'll be ready to go. We're going to add our cauliflower to the skillet. And what we're doing here is we're just trying to burn off some of the moisture. We don't want to brown the cauliflower, but once it burns off some of this moisture, we'll go ahead and add in the cream cheese, the salt, and the heavy cream. You want to keep the cauliflower moving so that it doesn't burn, and use a rubber spatula and be as gentle as you can. Now, it's going to be unavoidable for this to not crumble up a little bit, but we want to try to preserve those chunks the best we can. We'll be separating them from the smaller pieces when we make our potato salad and our cauliflower mashed potatoes. All right, I've stirred the cauliflower around for a couple of minutes. I've lowered the heat down to 200 degrees, and now we're going to go ahead and put the cream cheese into the pan. Let that start to melt, and then blend that in with the cauliflower. The cauliflower is evenly coated now with the cream cheese. We're going to cut the heat off and add in the heavy cream and the salt, and then stir for another minute or two. Okay, it looks like we are just about where we need to be. So let's go ahead real quick for a taste test. We'll find a little chunk. There, we got it right there. I don't need to add anything to this. Sometimes I have to add a little bit more salt. This one came out just right. Okay, with a pair of tongs, I'm going to go ahead and remove some of the larger chunks into a bowl. That bowl is going to go into the refrigerator. We're going to use that for our potato salad, and then the rest we're going to use for our cauliflower mashed potatoes. Okay, guys, that's how easy it is to potatofy cauliflower. Now we have some that we're going to use for a potato salad, some that we're going to use for a mashed potato. If you found this video useful, click the like button. And if you want more content, click the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get alerted every time I drop a new video. Check out the videos here to learn how to make the mashed potatoes or the potato salad, and I'll see you on the next one.